back from a Pilates class. As you guys know, I don't do Pilates. I am not a Pilates girly. It was actually my first Pilates class, and I don't know how I feel about Pilates as a general concept. I don't feel like I broke a sweat, but I might be sore in the morning. So I'm just gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, because the place where I live at, the gym, they do really, really good classes. Like they have boot camp classes and stretch classes and lift and workout and Pilates, and they're all technically for free in the sense that they're all included in sort of like the membership that my parents pay for us to live here. So technically they are, I mean, they're not technically free, but you get what I mean. Like I could just go to the classes all the time, but they are at like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. And obviously I can't do that during the week because of work and things like that. That's why I have to wake up at 6 and go by myself to the gym. But it's always nice to go to like a class. Like classes are fun, classes are nice. So today's Saturday, and there was a Pilates class at 10 a.m. that my mom was gonna go to. She asked me if I wanted to come with, and we did, and it was fun. I just got back. I just organized some flowers that I had that I need to put in some vases. And now, because the end of the year is basically here, I always like to do an end of the year sort of like closet clean out, go through things that I have not been wearing recently, that I'm not going to be wearing because I realized that I have not worn them in a while. Like my rule of thumb is if I have not worn it once in the last year and a half, I'm probably not going to wear it again. And one thing about me is I'm not a hoarder. Like I will not keep things that I know I'm not using or wearing just to keep it. Like I'm not a just in case person. I do have a lot of things, but that's just because I'm a high maintenance person. I do have a lot of things, but I'm not a hoarder. So I'm gonna get rid of clothes and things like that. But this time around, I'm gonna post them on Poshmark, and I'm gonna be selling them. So I have a lot of work to do because I have to go through my closet. I have to take pictures of the clothes. I have to obviously post that then on my links, on my website, on Instagram, things like that, so you guys can have access to them as well in case you want to browse through. By the time that you guys see this, I don't think I will be done with uploading everything to Poshmark. So just stay tuned with like my Instagram, TikTok, things like that. By next week's vlog, definitely everything will be up on Poshmark, and I will link it in next week's vlog's description. This time around, we're just getting started. So I have to do that. And I also bought a bunch of new clothes, so I have to go through those, organize them. I do like to reorganize my closet every once in a while. I think that's just the OCD in me, that after a while it starts looking a little funky. So I just like to reorganize my closet. So that's how I'm gonna spend my Saturday morning. And then I think I'm gonna meet up with Roberto later because he's leaving today for San Diego, and then he's going to Mexico. And then by the time he gets back from Mexico, we're gonna be gone. So I'm not gonna see him for a month. So we're definitely gonna hang out later before he leaves. His flight's at like 8 p.m. So I'll probably take him to the airport too. So today's gonna be a very chill Saturday. What the hell is my fish doing? I got a fish a while back, in case you guys missed that. And she is a crazy person. Like she will just float and like exist. And then all of a sudden she just goes like sprinting in her tank. Like she gets the zoomies, but then she just went back to floating. I don't know. She's a weird girly. Her name's Celine. So yeah, my Saturday, I just wanted to be as productive as possible with the clothes, with the posting, with things like that. And I'm not gonna do anything tonight other than probably just eat ice cream and watch a show. I have not watched Netflix in so long. I need a good show. If you have any good Netflix or Hulu, Peacocks, you know, all of the shebangs, if you have any good show recommendations, please let me know. I'm gonna get started. Because I have a lot of things to do. And I'm gonna film a haul of all the things I got, but that's gonna be on TikTok. So you can go watch that there. But let's do my closet clean out. Oh my God. I'm already overwhelmed and I haven't even started. Okay, well, I realized it's actually going to take me a lot longer to do the Poshmark thing and sourcing through my closet, getting rid of things. That's going to take a lot longer than I thought. I mean, the long part is really just taking pictures of things and then listing them on Poshmark. So having to go through one by one, where is it from? What size is it? That's just going to take a while. But I did manage to go through the entirety of my closet. I think I'll triple check when I get home because I was kind of rushing. But I think I did manage to go through, all of the jeans, tops, dresses. I'm missing shoes. I'm missing shoes that I want to get rid of. Shoes is going to be hard for me because, fun fact, I don't think I've ever told you guys this. Fun fact, I have a huge foot. Like, I am Bigfoot. I'm 6 feet tall, if you didn't know that. Well, almost 6 feet tall. 5'11" and 3/4. So basically 6 feet tall. Hence, everything about me is tall and long. I have really long arms, really long legs, and really big feet. So I'm usually like a 10.5, 11 in women's. 10, 10.5, 11. It really depends on the shoe size. If it's a sandal, if it's a sneaker, if it's a boot. Really depends. Recently, really depends. Because recently, I got some Salomon sneakers, and I got them a size 11, and then they were actually big on me. So I need to return them. I think they're going to be maybe like a 10.5, 10. But then if I go designer brands, don't ask me why, but like Valentino, Gucci, Hermes, like designer brands, they would all be a 41, which is an 11. So don't know, really depends. But where I was going with that is that I have really big feet. So it's really hard, for me to find shoes my size. Even regular stores, like designer stores, I have to usually source them in Europe most of the times, but even regular stores, a lot of the times they make very small quantities of big shoe sizes. So it's hard for me to find shoe sizes. And then I think it's going to be also hard for me to sell these shoes now. I have some really nice sneakers, some like off-white ones that I just never wear anymore. I don't wear a lot of sneakers anymore. I do wear sneakers. So I'm not going to get rid of all of my sneakers, but they're not my go-to anymore. If I'm going for a chill look, obviously traveling, airport, working out, sometimes just the office, like it is nice to have sneakers. But what I have realized is that if I want to do like a chill outfit, say like a t-shirt and jeans, the best way to make a t-shirt and jeans look cute is throw a pair of booties on it, throw some flats, throw sandals, throw kitten heels, like literally just do anything that's not a sneaker and it'll look good. So I've been really just shying away from sneakers a lot because at the end of the day, I've decided to stop experimenting with my style. I've done that a lot. Like I did that a lot throughout high school and college, experimenting with my style, trying out different styles. And now, because of that, which was really fun and really cool, and I had a great time experimenting with my style and trying out different looks, because of that experimenting, I've really just come to the conclusion of like, okay, these are the things that I don't like at all, and these are the things that I do like, and this is just what makes me feel the most confident and the prettiest and that I identify with the most. And a lot of that is just wearing like very basic outfits but accessorizing them in a fun way. I think you can approach outfits in two different ways. You can either go with like basic accessories and then make the outfit sort of like the center of attention, and that's when you grab a really cool and fun top or a really cool and fun pair of pants, right? Or you can go the other way around and make the outfit kind of more basic, a basic top, jeans, and then with your shoes, your purse, your jewelry, you spice it up and accessorize it. You can go both ways, but I like to do both. I think I lean a little bit more towards the basic outfit, so that's why I've been shying away from sneakers. So anyways, I kind of detoured there. I was just saying that I still have to go through a few things in my closet, but it's going to take a while for me to like source through all of those things. So I'm definitely not going to finish today. I will keep going later on at night. I want to have a very chill Sunday in the afternoon. I don't want to do anything crazy. I hope my family doesn't want to go to dinner or like do anything, and I can just be in my room listening to music, working on the clothes, doing some things on my computer. But we'll see what the plans are for later tonight. Right now, I'm just on my way to my boyfriend's apartment because he does leave for the airport in honestly like 2.5 hours. I'm kind of running really late because we do want to hang out together, obviously, before he leaves. So we're just gonna hang out for a few hours, drop him off, and as I'm dropping him off, picking up my dad, because my dad lands at the same time that he needs to get to the airport. So that'll be that. Okay, so as you guys just saw, hold on, I think I'm covering up the microphone. As you guys just saw, we just did a family Christmas photo shoot. We've never done anything like that. It was my mom's idea, which honestly, I think it was really cute. It obviously feels like cringy to do it, but I do love pictures because I think pictures are so incredibly valuable. They're like literally a tangible way of capturing a moment. And obviously people say like, you're never gonna capture the feeling and like things like that, but it is a way of capturing a moment, which then transports you back to that actual moment, and then you get to remember how you were feeling and the people you were with and things like that. I just love pictures, and I think it's so cute to do like photo shoots on birthdays, Christmas, anniversaries, things like that. Those are things you're gonna, have forever. So I thought it was cute. I thought it was actually a really good idea. Not like a postcard kind of thing, more of just like for us, more than just a selfie. I thought it was cute. So that was that, and we just finished the photo shoot. It's gonna be like 6 p.m. My sister and I have something for my parents later that I cannot tell you guys about right now because they can hear me, but it's their Christmas gift. Today's the 21st of December. We're gonna give them their Christmas gift early. There's a purpose for that. I will explain in a little bit, but right now I'm gonna change because then I have plans with my sister after. So I'm gonna change out of like my Christmas photo shoot outfit, I guess. Okay, so we just left Legniop, which is a little wine bar that I absolutely love. Like, this wine bar is actually me and my sister's one true love. Like, it's so fun. It's honestly super chill. Like, you can go with your friends, and it's not like a loud place, kind of like a bar or things like that. It's just very, very chill. You sit outside. Obviously, if it's raining, you can't go, but it's really chill. It's really nice. We just did that with my sister's friends. And the thing that I was telling you guys about before for my parents, so for Christmas, we didn't know what to get my parents, and I thought it would be fun to get them concert tickets to the Andrea Bocelli concert. And then I told my sister about it because I saw the concert tickets, and I told her, and I was like, what do you think about Andrea Bocelli concert as our Christmas gift combined? And we just sent my parents off to go see it. She absolutely loved the idea, and that's what we ended up doing. We got these tickets like a while back, and we were telling my parents all day long, like, you guys need to get ready. They had no idea what for. I think my mom kind of like suspected it because my mom's more active in what are the things happening in Miami, and like she likes to find out about singers that come into town and things like that. So she definitely knew that there was a concert tonight, so she kind of like suspected it, I feel like, but my dad had no idea. And So my mom suspected it, but at one point she thought that the 4 of us were going, because obviously at this point we had already like pulled up right next to the Kaseya Center, which is the theater, the place where they do it. That's where the Miami Heat play basketball. And they were like, okay, like, you know, we were like, okay, it's the Andrea Bocelli concert, whatever. And then they were like, okay, let's go. And we were like, no, like, it's just the 2 of you. Like, that's your Christmas gift from us to you guys. They absolutely loved it. We have not seen our parents yet, so I'll tell you guys what their reaction is and like how the concert was once I see them. But right now we're just getting home. But I just wanted to say hi really quickly and tell you guys what that was about and like why we then ended up doing our plan and sent off my parents on a little date.